Hello guys, we are here on a hand history review made on a very interesting hand played versus DeepStack Bot, a robot made by the University of Alberta to try and beat the Heads Up Poker pros. The format is very unique. The depth of the game is 200 big blinds. The blinds are 50, 100, 2000 Ks behind, so very deep game. And after every hand played, the stacks are automatically renewed. So every hand is played in 200 big blinds effective stack. We are seeing here Mike Pan crushing Poker Star Zoom 200 No Limit reg, one of the best regs nowadays in the game, plays versus DeepStack. We have here Ace King offsuit from the dealer small blind position. Let's see the hand. So Mike is opening to 3 big blinds, 300 chips, and DeepStack Poker from the big blind makes the call. We see a wet flop, Queen 8-5 two-tone. We have a drawing hand, 2 overcards, backdoor flush draw to the nuts, backdoor straight draw, so an obvious c-bet. I think we can see here an exploitive sizing. Mike will bet quarter of the pot, allowing DeepStack to call with a wide range, out of position, and a wet flop, capping himself. Now we can see a jack on the turn, giving us a gut shot. Very interesting turn. I think that we must c-bet here. And the interesting question is what sizing. So if we want DeepStack Bot to fold an 8 or a 5 or a pocket pair, we need to give here a big sizing. I think a very exploitive strategy will be to over bet the turn versus the capped range from the flop, from the preflop of DeepStack Poker Bot. Mike bets around 130% of the pot. DeepStack calls, and look at the river, a 10 on the river, giving us the nut straight. So obviously we're gonna bet our nuts. The question is how much. In the middle, around 3,400, behind 18,000, and look at what Mike does. Goes all in, almost 5 times the pot. Maximum exploitive strategy. Let's see what DeepStack will do here. We are trying to get a call from a weaker straight, possibly even a set. And DeepStack calls with Jack 9 offsuit, third nutted straight. So let's analyze this hand from DeepStack perspective. Preflop Jack 9 offsuit is a weak hand, but we are playing heads up in a game where the dealer opens almost 100% of the hands. I think it's a good call, calling from the big blind Jack 9 offsuit. On the flop with a gut shot. Tough spot when Mike bets quarter of the pot, then DeepStack has to call. The turn is very interesting. Jack on the turn, giving DeepStack Bot a second pair and a gut shot. Versus an overbet, this is a very, very, very tough spot. I think it's marginal. I think you can make the call. And when the 10 on the river comes versus an overbet of 5 times the pot, I think the optimal GTO strategy will be to fold this hand, as we have better hands to call with, hands like King 9, mostly, and I think that you don't need to defend that much of your range versus an overbet of 5 times the pot. So I think on the river it's a bad call unless DeepStack Bot has an information about Mike Pan that he's very loose and aggressive bluffing player. So all in all, a very interesting hand. I hope you enjoy it. Go Mike, go Power Poker!